And defense establishment officials here in Israel yesterday supported the possibility of allowing the third installment of funds from Qatar into the Gaza Strip, also in hopes of alleviating the tensions. Prime Minister Netnayahu had decided to delay the transfer of funds following an increase in incidents of cross-border violence. And Mohammad, the concern on the Israeli side with the previous two installments was, we don't know where this money is going and how is it being deployed. Anything different with the third one?
To be a little bit more accurate, they knew. Israel has from the get-go approved a list of all the names that will be getting the money. However, according to our sources this morning and also news coming out of the Palestinian enclave in Gaza, where it says that Hamas is extremely unhappy with the Qatari envoy Mohammad who has been very close to Hamas. They're saying that he has been working closely with Israel, and now that Israel is the one dictating the steps on the ground to whom the money should go and when it comes in. By the way, this is January, at the end of January, or in the third week of January, and this money was supposed to be delivered at the beginning of the month, and that upsets Hamas. In fact, according to our sources, they're saying that the finance ministry in the Gaza Strip will not be responsible for distributing this money. They say that the Qatari envoy could distribute it with his Israeli officials.
And Jonathan, as we know, the defense establishment officials in Israel supported this. It would suggest that Israel too sees this in its interest.
Yes, Israel believes that if the money will go into the Gaza Strip, that will give Hamas the incentive not to turn to violence, perhaps keeping the Friday protests relatively quiet and basically keeping things on a low profile. Having said that, we've seen this week was relatively violent on the border. We saw that incident a few days ago when a sniper shot an Israeli soldier who was the bullet stopped in the helmet, therefore he was only lightly injured. We saw Palestinians being killed from the Israeli reaction. This was not a quiet week on the border. We'll have to see tomorrow in those weekly Friday protests how things develop now that the money has gone into the Gaza Strip. I'm not sure tomorrow will be very quiet, even if the money went in, because we see that this mechanism now is not working as swiftly as it was in the two previous payments.
And I don't think it's a coincidence. The money is planned to be distributed tomorrow afternoon, Friday.